Hi folks, I'm Mick from Summit Mountain Skills, and in this video I'm going to talk us through a couple of different ways that I coil my climbing ropes. First system we're going to look at is a simple flat coil, like so, and then we're going to look at how to tie a classic Alpine coil. The first system we're going to look at is the simple lap coil. I'm a big fan of this. It works really well because for me, often my bag's full of gear. So having a system where I can just stow my rope securely under the lid works really well for me. What makes me a real big fan of this though is that when I come to prepare my rope ready to climb, it's the best system that I found for backstacking the rope to make sure that I don't get any twists or loops in the rope at all. So it's super efficient. I really like it. The next system we're going to look at is the classic Alpine coil. And you'll see this a lot at crags where people get to the top of the route and they turn their rope into a mini rucksack. And that's what the Alpine coil allows us to do. So I can stow the rope on my back, fasten it securely, and then I can go hands free for the down climb. A really good, neat little trick. So looking at tying the classic lap coil, all you need to do to coil your rope in this way is to grab one end, take it around the back of your neck and hold on to the length of rope. And as you can see, you're just taking a single loop around the back of your neck one at a time. Really try and keep your arms nice and straight, and that's going to make sure that your loops are all the same length. Doesn't matter if you've got a long rope, because your neck's taking all the weight. So this is great if you're coiling 60 or 70 meter ropes. Keep going until you've got about 6 foot left. Lift it off the back of your neck. And then all you do then is even up the strands either side, so you've got an even amount of weight either side of your hand. And you're just going to take a wrap of rope away from you, over the top. And then when you take the second wrap round, trap the first one just by my thumb. And just take now some nice tight wraps, working away from you. Being mindful to keep them nice and tight and nice and neat, and that'll just hold all the coils together nice and securely. Keep going until you're almost out of rope, and then all you need to do then is just lift up the end and pop the strand through and pull it tight, and that'll lock off those fastening twists. And there we have it, simple lap coil. Looking at tying the Alpine coil, as I said, this is a great way because it really converts your climbing rope into a rucksack. When you get to the top of your route and your partners come up and you both walk away from the edge, so you're nice and safe and you've untied, that'll allow you to identify both ends of your climbing rope. So you're going to pick up both ends, hold them level, and I measured out 2 arm lengths of rope, and that's going to be the starting point for my coil. So grab that there and take, holding both ropes, some loops of rope exactly the same as we did with the lap coils over your neck, working towards the center. You'll find that with the last loop you may have to just even that out either side of your hand so that you've got a little bit of rope either side. And then you're going to grab your 2 strands that you measured out at the start and take a simple wrap around the back of all the coils. At this point I flick it between my legs, and that just means that it takes the weight off my arms, but it also means that I can do my second wrap now, being careful to lock off that first wrap, again exactly the same as we did. And you just take wraps now towards the end of your coil, keeping them nice and tight and nice and neat. 5 or 6 wraps round, pop your hands through, pull a loop of rope, pop it over the top and pull your 2 strands of climbing rope nice and tight, and that will lock off your coils. Pop it round your back, cross over the strands around the back so that it pulls the rope nice and tightly into your spine, and you can just simply tie it off at the front. I just use a simple reef knot, And if you've got any strands left, you can either do a second wrap round, or you can just, as I've done here, tuck them in nice and neat, or you could even just stick them in a pocket so they don't get in your way on the way down. As I said, what's really good with this system is it stows the rope securely, so it allows you to concentrate on down climbing and keeps your hands nice and free for the scramble off. So there we have it. That was just a short video on 2 different techniques that I use to coil my climbing ropes. Simple lap coil and the classic Alpine. Hope you found that useful, folks. Thanks for watching today. If you're enjoying the videos, then hit the subscribe button and hope to see you out on the hill. Happy climbing.